What's up, YouTube? It's the Bolt the Bear. We got a patch for VHS, and it's a decent sized one. Nothing crazy. We have a bunch of cosmetics, and some quality of life change. Looks like we got the Endless Summer uh, catalog, which I went through it, and it has a decent amount of cosmetics that you can buy with real money or the Flux in-game money, which is really cool. We'll go through those after we go through the actual patch notes, though, because they actually changed some stuff on Monster, specifically Dollmaster, and there's one thing that they patched for all monsters. So let's jump into that. So we have known issues. When the featured store refresh occurs, not everyone will see the updated items. A workaround for this is leaving the screen and coming back to it. This does not occur all the time, and the team is currently investigating the cause. Essentially, what they're saying is that sometimes the store bugs out. All you gotta do, back out, come back in. Easy enough. We have the Florida work trait as mismatched first person arms. Carnation Cutie's Dollmaster doll has a visually bugged skirt. So just a few bugs with some of the cosmetics, which is fine. I think that should be easy enough to fix soon. Now we have input bindings. Two new input bindings options have been added. Weapon selection forward and weapon selection backwards. Followed on keyboard is X and Z. Additionally, the training mode, tables, and now utilize these bindings when interacted with. Seems like some quality of life changes to bindings there. Score screen. On the score screen, you will now be shown the number of hits each team has taken a monster next to their health status. Just more HUD. That's it. Just more stuff for the end game screen. Always nice. Store and customization. Tags have been added to store items that describe which characters are able to use each item. Example, Brett only, Wart only. That's kind of nice. I mean, I never really had a problem with it, but it's nice to actually have that information in front of you. So, all right, this is probably my favorite part aside from some of the matchmaking patches. Monsters. When monsters are banished, all of their cooldowns will be refreshed. That's huge. That, that's such a good quality of life thing that I didn't realize that I needed. I play a lot of werewolf, as you guys know if you watch the videos on the channel. Coming out of being banished almost feels bad if you happen to like pop up in a bad area. Let's say you pop up and there are teams around or something. I don't have a Howl. I don't have my Berserk. I don't have Hunt. And now that the cooldowns are all refreshed, it'll be nice because you can kind of get right back into the fray, which is good. I think it kind of helps pacing. So very solid. I like this. This is probably one of my favorites. Um, so Dollmaster. I don't personally play Dollmaster. It's not that I dislike them or anything. It's like it's not my play style. I'm a very aggressive person, and I know you can play Dollmaster aggressively, kind of, but there's too much planning, and I personally don't think without practice I'm not the best to handle that situation. So these do sound like big nerfs. Dollmaster though. Simplified the art of the doll trap icons to make them easier to read at far distances. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not a big nerf. That actually helps. I'm assuming it's just to help uh, see where your dolls are, or if somebody's walking past a doll or something. That's what I'm assuming. Stunning the Dollmaster body directly with a weapon will now also reduce their doll trap count by 1. In addition, if all available doll traps were already placed on the map at the time, then the oldest placed doll trap will also be destroyed. Okay. So I think I've seen situations like this, videos that I personally watch, where a doll master can teleport to not teleport, can have like a situation where teams get stuck with only having stun weapons and then just eat them. and then the teams have nothing, but the doll master still has like map control and map pressure with their dolls, and they can easily hold down a fort just by having that added pressure of just taking the stuns. Now that won't happen because with every stun, the doll master loses a doll. I do think that's appropriate because it was kind of a cheese. Is it a big nerf? Yes, I think it is personally. This change is to address situations where the doll master could aggressively push against stun weapons with their body to remove them without losing any map pressure from their place doll. Exactly. Uh, I should have just read that. um, it's exactly what I just said. Uh, they can get rid of everything that the teams worked on and have complete control over the map. Good nerf, but like we'll see what happens to Dollmaster now. Weapons. The Spectroplasmic two gun flamethrower skin sound effect when firing has been adjusted. The Wart flamethrower skin now has a unique sound effect when firing. I actually love this because I think having these unique sounds on these weapons really makes you feel better about spending money on them. Even if it's flux. Let's say we pay, I don't know how much on average we pay for like skins or like weapons, but having them make their own unique sound effect is very nice. Even if it's a small one. I've heard what the Wart flamethrower skin sounds like now, and it's nice. Nice. Subtle, but cool. Makes it worth paying if you paid for it or if you're into that. I personally don't play enough team because I can't get behind the queue times right now. But if I did, I would get those. Yeah, I play a lot of monster just because they're insta queue. Pickups. When a Chompy Bar or Clash Cola is consumed by a team, the remnants will now be seen falling out of their hand to the ground to give other players an additional visual cue. See, I don't necessarily think this was needed. Is it nice? Yes. I don't think it was needed because when in my experience, whenever a team has taken a Chompy Bar or a cola, I've known about it. You obviously know by the team running faster, but I can hear the crunch or I can hear the cola. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think I needed a visual cue. But that's just me. I'm not being picky. I'll take it. I just don't think I needed it. There's now a unique sound effect when a team finishes searching a wastebasket with using the vending machine sound. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Journey, reduce the minimum amount of aura you are required to spend in each act in order to proceed to the next act by 15%. Huh, that's cool. Let me reread that. Reduce the minimum amount of aura you are required to spend in each act in order to proceed to the next act by 15%. So I'm assuming that's the end part. If I'm reading that right? So it's not, you're not getting anything cheaper. So like the perk slots and mutations and perks aren't going to be cheaper. It's going to be the same price, but the amount that it takes to finish one act is going to be down by 15%. It's nice. That is, yeah, I can get behind that. That's nice. It does feel good. Get through those faster. Like I said, I play a lot of werewolf, so going through that and getting through my challenges and stuff, that's going to be nice. Spectrals. Spectrals now have unique visual effects while in flight. Note that these effects are not active when the controlling team is dead. Another thing that's cool about buying the cosmetics, I stand behind making cosmetics as unique as possible so that people feel like they're getting their money's worth, which is exactly what you need to do in a free to play game where you're selling stuff. I think that's huge. Should it be a primary focus? No, but should it be a focus on the stuff that they are selling in the store? Yes. Matchmaking. Increase the timeout disconnect penalties applied to defenders. Very good. Very good. I stand behind punishing people at DC fully, especially with queue times now. I was kind of I was kind of rough on it when it was in beta because I I felt like the MMR wasn't working very well in the beta, to where I would play teams that had like vastly outnumbered like my skill. But playing it now and understanding that like few times are as bad, I respect people's time more. I think other people should as well, because some of these teams wait in these lobbies for 15, 20 minutes. Some of them wait in these lobbies for 30, 40 minutes, which is crazy. And to disconnect and just not care about anybody's time is disrespectful. I think it's a good change. I think the more that people disconnect, the more time they should not be able to play the game. The bug fixes. Fixed issue where a player could sometimes lose their place in the matchmaking queue without being notified, resulting in them not getting into a match until they canceled and searched again. That's insane. From what I've heard, I did hear Trickster Shadow say that people were like spending 30, 40 minutes in lobbies, like I said, not in lobbies, but queuing up for search. And then to back out and get into a match in like minutes. That's pretty insane. That's that doesn't feel good. Personally, I don't get that anymore because I don't play team much. But that's a huge fix. And I think that's going to be awesome. So I hope you teams have a good time, and I hope that your queues are a lot shorter than they have been. Fix an issue where a player that disconnects at the very start of a match would sometimes have their character remain in the match to be interacted with by other players. Quality of life thing, it's just a bug where if somebody disconnects, their body still in the game. That's good. Fixed an issue where the bar timing minigame was not working properly in the tutorial and training modes. Nice, fixing stuff in the training modes. I actually think their training mode is really well put together. Like, without being an actual bot match, I think it's a very good kind of like introduction on what you need to do. It doesn't teach you looping or anything, but this isn't a super heavy game unless you make it that. You got to be good. Oh, fixed additional cases where a team could get stuck in the rotate minigame while searching objects. I I've never had that happen to me before, but I can assume that's frustrating if you're in a rotation mini game, like say you're getting a cola or a chompy or the Book of the Dead or something, stuck in that screen until something happens. That's not good. Glad that's fixed. Fixed an issue where Werewolf and Dollmaster have their quotes flipped on character selection. Okay. Fixed some text spacing format. Fixed some text spacing / formatting issues in the movie reward scenes. All right, these seem to be like little things that they've touched up. Fixed some spelling, adjusted formatting, and added new forgotten films text. Okay. Fixed an issue where funfetti shorts, courtside socks, marine socks, gilded gray high tops were locked to a specific team when they should be universally available. Okay. And fixed an issue where a red line would appear on Pride gear when viewed in a lower resolution. Yeah, so okay, overall, a decent amount of quality of life changes, kind of just giving us some info on cosmetics, journey. Like I said, the real one that I actually really care about is this one here, the monsters. Monsters are banished, all of their cooldowns will now be refreshed. Love that. Love this one. Fixed an issue where like just being able to have teams have solid queues now. Um, aside from waiting for a while. Hopefully that you guys do get a reduction in your queue times and that doesn't happen. Their next fix should be dead lobbies. I know it's a priority for them. I've watched countless videos on it. The last dev update was them talking about that being a priority. So let's hope that they get that fixed soon. I had a few today when I was playing. But overall, I really enjoy this. And I love how quick that they're putting these updates out. This isn't a big team or anything, and I think it's pretty impressive that how at the rate at which they're putting these updates out and letting us know they're being very forward. So I can't wait to see what else they have planned, what we're gonna get soon. And now we'll go on cosmetics. Right, and we are here with the cosmetics. Endless Summer is what you're gonna want to take a look at. There, let me tell you, there are so many of these. So many. They got teen ones, like they're bundles too. So like, see how they cost 12,000. 12,000, you get all these pieces, and you can buy them individually and stuff, which is really nice. They have monster bundles. No, that actually look really good. I love this. They got the tans, the sunburn. It's just so awesome. They got the little sandals for the monsters. They got these sail away collections, which are neat. They got like little blazers and stuff like that. They got the captain's hat. I love it. I love it. My buddy Coco would love this. I have to tell him about it. But there's a lot here. There's a lot here to unpack. This is probably so this right here, this monster cosmetic is probably one of the best parts in my opinion. And I think they need to do this with more cosmetics. But I don't like legendary cosmetics because they lock you out of customizing them. It's the same problem I have with Dead by Daylight legendary cosmetics. I don't like being locked out of customization options. So like while I do play my werewolf with the legendary skin that I'm getting from the movies, I would much prefer stuff like this where I can mix and match, make it look how I want it to look. Which I think they're going for that with some of these. But I love that. I think it's amazing. This is definitely worth it. This is $10 itself. But if you play enough Wart and you enjoy this cosmetic, I think it's cool because you can customize it with anything else that you want. You don't even have to have this trait. You can equip, like you see it uses my trait that I have on there now. I think that's pretty sick. That's very nice. Got some of the sailor hats, really cool. Capped instead of Wart. Love it. Look how tiny the hat is. Captain Wolf, that Captain Wet Dog. That's so awesome. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. This is cool. Oh, I really like the colors on that. That's neat. You got the puffer, which is an Omen. Miss skill checks and stuff. This is what pops out. That's neat. That looks like my werewolf. But it's she's got tattoos. That's cool. That's neat. They got like the little Captain Kelp and Seaweed Skipper. That's awesome. More teen cosmetics, which are pretty cool. A lot of blazers. I like it. Got some sunglasses. Very chill. Very chill. The Terror Trio. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Picnic plushie. That's awesome. Oh, the beard, the braided beard. That's cool too. I actually got this one. The lifeguard set. I thought that was cool, so I picked it up. Is a lot comes with it too, so we got all of that. I love the water wings. That's awesome. This one, so I'm probably gonna save up my Lux again and get this because this doesn't necessarily remind me of the beach itself, but I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. I think this really is reminiscent of like the Super Apes from GT, and I think it's cool to see. I just want it for that reason alone. I think it looks like a Super Saiyan werewolf, which I am 100% on board with. It's a lot of them are cool. A lot of the cosmetics are really nice, and I'm happy to see so much. There's a lot here, and you don't have to buy any of it. You can literally just wait for it, build up your flux, and get whatever you want because you have 36 days to get it. It's over a month. You have over a month to save up and get these. So I highly recommend playing the game and picking out what you want, doing your challenges and stuff, and getting your flux and getting your items because I think it's a very good deal. Get these the flux. Granted, I don't think they're overpriced at all for some of these. Socks I'm not too keen on buying, but that's not everybody has their own taste and what they want to buy and stuff. But shirts and stuff being about $1, not bad, not bad at all. And a lot of these bundles are like appropriately priced, like 12,000 flux. Get this stuff is pretty cool. Overall, I think this was a really good update. A lot of quality of life changes, a lot of just cool things coming. There's my Gloria in her lifeguard outfit. I think it looks sick. But yeah, guys, that's it for the update. I appreciate everybody supporting my VHS. Like I said, this channel is primarily going to be asymmetricals now. So you'll see some Dead by Daylight content. You'll see a lot of VHS content. And whenever the new ones drop, you'll see those. I haven't been posting much Evil Dead. I just haven't had an interest in playing it right now. You'll see Dragon Ball The Breakers in here. I don't know for how long, but you'll see it. You'll see the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one when it comes out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of content. It's really fun for me. I love these games. And I do have a second channel that's going to have more variety of what I play. That'll be coming out soon too. But yeah, guys, let me know how you feel about the update and what you think about some of these changes that are coming up. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Maybe even sub. And I hope you guys come back for the next one. Hopefully we get some more changes like this soon. I have full confidence in the developers. I think they're amazing at what they're doing right now. I do think they're listening. A lot of people have been a bit impatient, but I think they've taken it well, and I think we're in for a solid game, and I hope that the player count goes up. Can't wait for the next team, can't wait for the next monster, and cannot wait map. More content is only going to help the game, but I'm rambling. I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I will see you in the next one.